many conservatives were, that he kowtowed, gave in, or, trusted initially Vladimir Putin versus U.S. intelligence. And, of course, they walked that back because they knew they made a mistake. So it just validates that I have a right to be angry and vocalize because the White House had to even walk this back. The point is, while I don't like the Time magazine, and it is provocative, and that's what they're doing, I respect the right that they have the right to do it. So that's Time magazine. Then we have New Yorker magazine. And the New Yorker, they have an image on their new cover of Trump going splat off of an escalator. Clearly, the escalator is meant to denote the escalator that he came down at Trump Tower back in 2015 to announce his candidacy. And, listen, it shows Trump, like, splat and flattened, and it looks like his whole body is flattened like a steamroller. I don't know how that happens when you just come off an escalator and fall, but nevertheless, this, I would imagine, is the New Yorker interpretation of the summit with Vladimir, that Trump fell flat on his face, and now he's flattened. So I don't know, does that also suggest that he was also flattened by a steamroller, and the steamroller is metaphorically Vladimir Putin? Now, there is no steamroller in the image, but he's flattened. I'm just trying to figure out how you get flattened by falling off an escalator. Anyway, do I like the cover? I mean, listen, it's satire. Do I like political satire? Even if I don't agree with the man, I understand satire, and I do have a respect for satire. This is satire. The Time magazine piece, yeah, there is a degree of satire, but not as much as the New Yorker, which has a history of satirical, metaphorical, cartoon covers. That's what they're famous for. Time magazine, for the most part, has, legitimate newsmakers or events that have graced the cover of their magazine for decades and decades, for what, nearly 100 years or 90, 80, whatever it is for Time magazine. So there is a difference here. But in no way, in either case, do I want to see them banned? Do I see any type of censorship? Absolutely not.